Hey, everybody. Advanced Electronics Assembler here. Maybe we're going to make it all the way to BioFET today. That's a hope, isn't it? All the way up. Oh, it's so close. We're so close to Intelligent Unit. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're definitely going to get there. But before we get there, we got chores. Cooling system has to be shared. We're not going to wait for the entire thing to back up. That's going to take too long. Oh, and before I do that, before I start indigestion. That's first. That is 100% first. As reminded by the suspicious substances in my inventory. If a police officer were to stop me and to see this, he would have questions. He would be correct in asking those questions. Get rid of that. We're just going to go dunk the seaweed. We're done with it. Yeah, this is the sort of thing they train police officers to look for. I understand the meat. I don't understand the brains or the guts. Do you have an explanation, sir, as to why you are covered in them? And you know what? I don't have a good one. You got me, officer. It has been a horrible mistake down at the main digestion system, and I am now covered in its results. Would you like to come see? You have to ask that question because it's polite, and also because he will say no. So we are choked on brains and apparently seaweed. Not sure how the seaweed got on there. So mainly our brain fountain here, the brain trust, as it were. Why are you overflowing? Shouldn't this be regulated somehow? Like, if we have sufficient brainitude, do not further brain. Like right here. We can even measure this right here. Hold. So like when this is over 40, just stop making brains. Just stop. You don't have to make more. Just stop making brains. So I think this is part of our problem. I'm not going to call it the whole problem. The whole problem is, quite frankly, internal. You, right here. Enable, disabled, and we have brain. Brain, great, is less than 40. There you go. Brain less than 40, make more brain. And the problem is right now, brain is much higher than 40. Well, that's interesting. Did I just never notice how that was supposed to... Is this new? I updated a lot of stuff. I pushed out... This is new. I pushed out my changes, and they're out for review. That's biofluid changes, caravan changes. As a part of that, I had to test the build, and that means I had to upgrade. This is looking a lot better. You've got this Homestuck style space machine back here. I'm not sure how it's tilted back that way. That's still not great. It's really pretty though. This has good action on it. This is real good action on it. You do not have to worry if this machine is working or not. I wonder if this is a little overkill. Oh, I like the little lights. Yeah, whoever worked on this did a really good job. Not really sure about... This looks a little artificial, but I'm not going to nitpick it too much. It's real good action. I can't picture what the structure of this machine is the problem. I can't, like, visualize the 3D orientation of these things, because it's such a weird style of building. Like, what is there some sort of cavity here that we're looking into? And that's where we're seeing the spinny disc thing? I don't really understand the geometry here, but it's clear the first thing we need to do is go get more of those. Anyway, solid step up on those. Great job, whoever is on that. Fantastic work. It looks fantastic. I still disagree with the fundamental design of the building itself, and that it overhangs so much on the north. That is, I want to just call it always bad and should always be avoided. It just makes it difficult to work with, and you know, the first test of a building is whether you can work around it, because that's the thing you're doing with every building always. So step 1, you're going at speed 6, almost 7. There you go. Now you're going at speed 12, so straight doubling. Good job. We're going to eat our way through all of this. We're going to think about it. Okay, is there anything better we can do with brains? Brains are used in this, which we don't have, which we should probably research. This is the final answer for the brain question. And we can't do it. Well, that sucks. So we really have to turn it into lard and biomass it into... sucks. I should probably prioritize researching that then. Assuming tech will actually cooperate. You're trying to drop, aren't you? Ugh. And this is just bad. Alright, so we have to speed ourselves up here. I need an inefficiency mod. You're producing... Oh. Alright, so this is still overproducing these. They're just moving a little faster now. Okay, they're moving twice as fast. So I shouldn't sell that short too much. And I can't reduce it. I could probably add more beacons if I wanted to. I kind of don't want to. And we're gonna hope... Well, it looks like it's flowing faster, honestly. I think we have solved this situation. And are we no longer dumping brains in? Oh, even... Well... Alright, so we're processing everything. So the brains coming in on the primary line are now enough. I guess this didn't really have to do anything, huh? Because I'd already taken care of that. And we are... Oh, because tech had stopped. I should probably work on burning these more. Well, that's coming. There's a giant tech overhaul coming. Just not right now. No. So, is this a problem that will solve itself in time? Should I assist this? I don't know. It's hard to layer on anymore, right? Can I do something with the brains? Can I just take a bunch of them away? And have them... Oh, that's an idea. Ooh. 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 That is an idea. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We can do some magic switcherooski right here. Take that. We're just gonna disable you for a moment. Just disable you, and we're gonna take all of this meat. This fine aged meat. And we're just gonna set it aside right now. Just put it aside. Just put it down somewhere else. This is part of the rooski of the switcherooski. And then we're just gonna take all these brains. Just the buffer flows. The brain buffer taken care of. Okay, and suddenly there's slack in the brain line slowly being built up. Alright, these brains, these artisanal brains, will go here and then they will rot out eventually. They'll go to jerky for the secondary jerky maker right here. And that's good. And we take some of this, and we put this back. Then bup. Because we're assuming that I've actually solved the major problem, which I realize is a rainbows and sunshine style statement. Assuming it was just a basic ability to vent brains, and we were making too many brains and asking for too few. that now, we should be able to reach steady state immediately. And all of this stuff will just pass. And then those brains will rot out. And it's meat. There's more demand for meat than there is for brains. So putting that in is just an inherent good. And that everything flowing is good. And right now we are at peak throughput. I could convert this all to... could convert it all to blue loaders. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Not when I already have this. We are a little cloggy on everything because everything is flowing in, but that's fine. Okay. Indigestion taken care of. I would be most happy to see this just empty out, though. Because there is always a chance that the brains will just fill up again before the waves pass. Because right now this is all clog that is coming this way. Imagine the smell. God, I want a barbecue pit somewhere. Except for the guts. It's not really my culture. This might actually just clog again after processing an enormous amount. We just simply are not fast enough here. Okay, this is processing 20 brains a second, and that is just insufficient. Maybe we should see it happen. Oh, I was on mute. I was probably on mute through a lot of that, unfortunately. Ah, sorry, I'm still all snarky and sniffly. I slept great last night, though. That was fantastic. So I'm better. However, I think I just muted myself for probably about 10 minutes. It can't be helped. Sorry, everybody. But the problem appears to be resolved. If you didn't hear me say it, the brains are now being aged into jerky, and hopefully this just gets rid of the buffer backlog and allows the system to flow. Anyway, just time to run away. Something embarrassing happened. Time to run away. We're going to go elsewhere, friends. We're going to Mega Prod ASP. Because apparently we don't have enough of it. Which is a fine problem to have. ASP right here. You could definitely be more prodded. Let's set you up with this, friends. And everything's running. That's fantastic. There we go. Mega prod. And these are all going at the limit. And they were kind of at the limit before, huh? I don't know what to think about this. It's all running. That's flying. That's flying. We're full of stuff. Everything's great. Alright, I mega prodded ASP as per requirements. Cooling system needs to share. Alright, this has been a long time coming. That this just simply... Oh, what's your you need ASP. Okay, it's all connected. It's all connected. This is being too greedy and too grabby. All of this is going to make blue circuits, and it is just taking too much. I need half to go to export. Thank you. Please and thank you. Half go to the rest of the base. Because this guy needs to deliver here. Just go deliver now. A lot of stuff is hanging by that. A lot of Pi 4 is hanging by that. So I need these guys to go more, but you're already mega prodded. We need ASP. Can you keep going? Oh, there's another ASP maker, right? It's over by gastro capacitor. Over here. This is going good, question mark. This has been a problem recently. Oh, it's still a problem. We're probably missing ASP. Yeah, we're missing engine unit. This is engine unit. It's always engine. An engine unit is ASP, yes? 2 right here, waiting for right here, and that is in fact ASP. Alright, so this is actually kind of a problem then. Not an emergency level problem yet, but it will be soon. Anyway, this is what I wanted, more ASP. Up. Kind of should have tested. This is going at plus 80%. It's making 15 a second. Oh, and we don't have nearly enough material. Why is that? Now you're making 18 a second? Okay. That's an upgrade. And you're more efficient. So we've got 2 of them coming. This is too long. Oh, and you guys shouldn't be doing this. Oh, and I shouldn't have touched that without noting where he was. Alright, you gotta cycle from the beginning again. My fault. So it looks like 2 of them isn't enough, or else there's a bottleneck somewhere. It's a lot of ASP. Here, go give it. We did that. Now we need more sodium chlorate. Sodium chlorate is the sodium box that just comes out of salt, right? Salt and steam and gets chlorate. Where do you suppose we do that? It was later. That was one of the later sodium things. So it's in like... It's not quite electronics. It's kind of electronics, right? I feel like I would have done it right about here-ish. This sort of region-ish. Alright, let's see if I'm right. Chlorate. Apparently wrong. Yeah, that's much earlier than I was thinking. Okay, my fault. We gotta go fix that. Apparently we need electrolyzers. So let's just go get blue electrolyzers. No problem. Can do. We might have some in the bin. There's no excuse for me not switching this all over. The only excuse is I'm expecting to go to purple. I'd rather jump directly to purple. And so this is, once again, laziness. Maybe I'll go do that. Maybe I'll update everything today as part of the extended chores. Yeah, I'll do that. It'll save me so much time, and it'll feel so much nicer. Chores are not going to last as long as they should today. So, before flinging myself at BioFET, I will go and redo the mall. Or the warehouse. Where do we do electrolyzer? Does anyone remember? It's right there. Let's see. Yeah, I am wasting a lot of time just searching for things when it should just be in boxes back at the base. Alright, you've convinced me. It's going to be a tremendous mall shock as everything starts building again, but that's fine. That's what the mall's for. So, chlorate. Over here, right? Over here-ish. In this sort of region. Right here, actually. Alright, so what we got? Sodium chlorate. Let's take a look. Chlorate. Oh, it falls off. Well, that's part 1 that we're going to have to fix. Why would you fall off? Probably salt runs out. Oh, salt has run out. Alright, so we kind of want to do this and then never do it again. Because we don't make salt from, salt anymore. We make salt from saline. So I have to process all of this, unfortunately. And then I have to fix this for real. Yeah. You're picking up chlorate and you're dropping off potatoes. Okay, good for you. Well, these guys aren't even efficiencyed. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to set this up to be faster by dint of the inherent speed of the crafting machine. And that should give us a solid 50%. We're also going to make it cheaper because we are conservationists at our core. And then you don't have enough. Look, yeah, none of these guys have enough steam. So, is that enough? Yeah. That's still more electricity, but what am I going to do here, right? You. Okay, all of that works. Now my job is to wait until all of this salt is gone, and then bring in a saline line and make local salt generation. Okay, how much salt are we talking here? 6 times 10, 60 a second? I need some evaps. Do I have any evaps? Yes, they're right there. Good. Alright, and done. And I'm going to need you guys to just get out of the way, please. Oh, and he heard me. Nice, thank you. Very polite. Excellent. Best whale. Well, caravans are so nice. They really are. So 60 a second, huh? How are we going to manage this? I want you to make salt out of saline water. Oh, it's going to be trivial. Right, no problems whatsoever. Got it. Game's so nice sometimes. I guess we have to do this then. Not so nice. And then boop. And boop. So is good, yes? Is good, I think, yes. I mean, it's kind of broken at the moment. Just give me a second on that. There we go. That's a proper design. Alright, so... Oh, is that a saline line right there? Right there? Oh, that's glorious. Now, the problem is this biofluid saline? It is. And that's not good enough for what we need. We need an actual saline line. And this is what? For first off, it's a problem. This is ugly. What are you doing? In fact, I think you could probably reach. No, it can't. I grudgingly acknowledge... Well, no. I acknowledge nothing. I grudgingly acknowledge your existence. Alright, so... excuse me. Many questions. What is this saline line, and why are you so not full of saline water? Because I don't want to touch that little biofluid area right there. It's obviously doing just fine. Ah, because you are a producer line? Okay, that's interesting. Where's that coming from? What's this? What is this? What is a producer line doing here? No. Still going, still going. Where are you going? What are you doing? This is a gravel waste line. So grossly insufficient for our purpose. That is a saline outline. So I think the best thing to do... Okay, we gotta look. We gotta look and we gotta think. We need saline water. And we have a saline waste line and we have a saline biofluid line right for us. Neither of which is sufficient for us. And it's a white pipe, which is excellent. Just like every other pipe, it's white. Just like CO2, it's white. Whatever this is, which is empty, it's more CO2 right there. Don't look at it. So if I just look north-south a little bit, do we have a saline line? I'm thinking maybe not. So I could drag it all the way north, where I could find a main saline line. I could drag it west until we find more saline being gathered in. There's no biofluid. More biofluid. Very early thought here. I think we're just going to go north. Wonder why universal religion is stopped again. That is a not saline line. Oh, this is a difficult line to get through, so I guess we just don't. I don't want to fight it the entire way there. So we will chink over, and then we will go up. Through high tech. No, we do not do that. Okay. And then we should find saline right about here, right? Should be manifestly obvious, right? Right there, in fact. Not just saline. Glorious main saline. There we go. Fully pressurized, ready to meet any demand. Alright, you going? No. No, you're not going. Alright, so what did I do? Okay. Oh, right here. There we are. Alright, so there, that's the correct amount of salt coming out. I'm assuming we can empty it, right? No, we can't. Okay. I can help. I can help. Good. Now we're emptying, right? Yes, good. And now we're going to have steady chlorate production at 50%. So this should probably be about double overall. So chlorate. Done. Still can't check Sporondrex. Oh, tech has fallen off a cliff. Ugh. Looks like it's coming back. Why is tech stopping? Let's go see. Why are you complaining today? Oh, most important area of the factory. No Pi-Sci 3, as per normal. You need another delivery, huh? And that was acrylic last time. Now it's nanofibrils? That shouldn't be a problem, right? Nanofibrils should have been taken care of. Here, in fact. And they are, in fact, running. Are they not? Is there a backlog? There shouldn't be. Do I just have to increase production here? Do we run low on chloroethanol? Yeah, I believe that. Nanofib. Wonder what this is. do wonder what this is. Because this says we're way low than normal. But why? This is our nanofibril production. The other area shouldn't be going at all. Choking on wastewater appears to be a thing. You don't get any xylopho larvae, huh? And that's what this is all about, right? That's full up. Oh. Here is an unexpected complication. We cannot get rid of wastewater fast enough. Our wastewater treatment facility needs an attitude adjustment. Okay. Okay. I can help. Can we just not vent it into urea because we don't need urea right now? And as a consequence, the chlorine-based wastewater treatment is now no longer functional. And just saying the words chlorine-based should send a shiver up your spine. Because we've had chlorine problems recently. So here we are. Here we are. Yes, we are full up on urea. That's great. We should probably take the prod away then. And we have this guy. Okay, so this pump is flickering. Oh, this pump is going as hard as it can. And this is a 90% overflow. And just... Okay, so this could go a little faster. But this is... Oh, I'm still standing here. Alright, well anyway, this is picking up. Here, let's take a look at chlorate. This is what we want to see. Look at it leap up. It's 50% more of just making stuff. And it should be solid and no longer any of this. So we're like double chlorate production. Beautiful. Fantastic work. A+ job. Everyone gets a medal. Let's go put some efficiency points into this situation. Again, I wish I had an inefficiency module. I should probably make those. Add them to hard mode. Melon would understand. Enable, disable based on wastewater greater than, I don't know, 2,800, 1,000. There we go. It was at 95% before. Maybe that was too much. Maybe we should drop this down to 25. And that will allow, because you have to have some room in the pipe for the wastewater to drain out or it'll never leave the building. Okay, there. That quick flush definitely took care of a bunch. And it's probably going to creep back up. Has to be watched. I should probably upgrade those quenching towers. Here, nanofib. Now this doesn't xylopho larva falling off might account for that. This is now going good. That's now going good. I just changed the nature of the wastewater ecosystem. I should evaluate that further. Because I know we have a wastewater generator right here, which tops up at 20%, that's right. And then this guy tops this guy up at 5%, and that's used for some, that's irrigating trees, I believe. And then this is just open season. Okay, so this is definitely eating a lot just on its own. Maybe I have to reduce efficiency. We'll take half out. then it's going faster and it's producing less per. This may or may not be a good long-term idea, but it suits my goals at the moment. This is the primary consumer of wastewater, and we can tune up and down what it does based on how much wastewater we have. Like, maybe I should have these guys running all the time and then overflow into these guys. Like, this goes at pressure just below to trigger that. And so it starts making waste urea. It's an idea. This still isn't... I feel like it isn't getting to the bottom of the xylophone mystery first. They're made so fast now. So fast and so simply. Let's take a look at it again. Z, ZY, ZY, H. And we look at the bestest recipe for larva. It requires a bunch of stuff that rots, and it does 13 in 20 seconds. And we're opting instead for number 1, which is 4 in 20 seconds, but nothing rots, and it's just simple. 4 recipe tiers should not merely triple the output. This is weak. I agree with me. This is weak and expensive. I don't see why I would ever want to do that. Alright, so... has nanofibril production increased? The answer is no. Like... and I think this is the only one that should be running right now. Right? Like, there's this other area right over here, but this shouldn't be running. Because it should be chitosan starved. There's no way for chitosan to get on here anymore. It's just disabled. Because I decided chitosan was too precious. Because it is. It's so precious. So why is it falling off? We have all the chemicals we need. Why aren't we at peak right now? This is everyone going, everyone has been going. Someone needs to explain this to me. Why we are not at peak production. Do not get it. Like, what was this representing right here? What was this production representing? It was like a huge drop off. So this is, we didn't have enough chloroethanol. Is that what this is? No, this was the chlorine crisis. And this is us slowly going back and eating our way through the backlog of xylopho splats until we've hit actual steady state right here at 150 a minute. Well, I know I didn't mess with this last episode. And this is probably what we wanted. 100... think maybe that's an explanation. I'm not sure how much I believe it, but it is an explanation. Well, I don't know. Let's go check wastewater one more time. We're just going to leave it alone for a time being. I might have to make more nanofibrils, and that's fine. Here, we just have to look at the wall a bit, and I'm going to reorganize the warehouse. And then we're going to get to BioFETs, 100%. Wastewater processing is done right over here somewhere. I found it so easily before. Yeah, right here. Now you're full up, and now you are... it's eating everything. So good. It's keeping up. Eating everything with slack. That's good. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put... Oh, hey friend. You're gonna find a new job. Don't worry. Aerial caravans have a lot of demand in today's market. Okay, I need to go find just a place to donate these. Who needs harmonic absorbers? Who's fussy? Who's fussy and a problem? That's a baboom. You? Are you fussy and a problem? No. Washers? No. I would expect you to have one, though. It's very harmonic absorby. The life of an absorber, of a washer. Here, maybe if I just take these out and I try to rub them on every blue assembler, eventually one will go. There we go. Went into the mixer. All right, time to really, really mess with things. I need to establish a graveyard of all these buildings. Okay, so we need crystal mine, salt mine. It's crystal mine. What is that called? Crystal mine. Yeah. Can I just do this and upgrade it? No, that's not what I want. Can I just... Oh, would we no, can I just do this? Oh, that would be great. If I could just right-click on this. That would make it so easy. Ah. There we go. Bring me 10. And then Glassworks. Where are you? Yep. Advanced Foundry. Yep. Right there. And then I just never have to go look for those things ever again. Great, right? Fantastic. Next, you'll always... I guess I don't need these anymore, but this is just dedicated to Rainbow Unity. So, ground borer. Great. Then wood proc. And great. And maybe I don't do this all in one day, because this is boring. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Chem plans. Great. And just all these come with me now. I'm going to have to haul them often up to here. These things will be gotten rid of from here, right? Yeah, they're being picked up and shoveled off. That'll help. I should put back... I should just make a trip out to the wall. Here. I have to do that anyway, don't I? I seem to remember that from yesterday. I seem to remember the wall piece we put in was having trouble because of a inopportune tree. Not right here, but right... Yeah, look at that. It's so very sad. Embarrassing, in fact. I see that, and I feel cringe. Held back by a tree. Oh my god. What is this? The factory allows this? This is even a possibility? Meanwhile, these guys are doing just fine. It's taken the final area. We're just going to slot ourselves in. These guys are going to be pinched. They're going to have a very bad day. I don't feel bad for them. They deserve it. I'll just rip this guy down. That's good. I guess we're just going to rip this guy down, even though it's not totally safe. because we have to be making forward progress, and that's good. All right, so this is going to be fixing itself, and then that'll assemble itself, and everything's going to be fine. All right, wait, I came here for another reason, and the other reason was to find this place and get rid of that, and get rid of that. There was probably something more, wasn't there? Doesn't look like it. Okay, good. We accomplished our goal. Excellent. Back to base. We'll do a couple more bins and then we'll move on. Because it is, in fact, incredibly boring. Filter, and I'll have to do it again. Okay, that's sand extractor. It's a quiz. Name the building. Classifier. And that's soil extractor. Maybe the rule is every time I need the building, I come and upgrade it. So it's like a rolling upgrade like that. I don't know. Destructive distillation, evap, and then that's a fluid sep, and that is a FTS right there. This is now done. These parts get taken away. Then we go here, and we have gasifier. This is probably all a mistake. Meth, because most of these buildings are not going to be used. I suppose they might get upgraded, though, so there's that. Olefin and jaw crush. Jaw crush. Thank you very much. Thank you for your service. I definitely got the use out of this earlier. All through the build-out phase of this factory, this area of the factory. So I don't regret doing this at all. Maybe one more load, and I go do something else. As a gift to myself, I stopped being bored. I let the mall recover. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving it time to recover. And that's a gasifier? No, that's a quenching tower. Quenching tower. And then you are a rectisol. And that's a tar processor. Okay, great. All those things come with me. And right here, and you guys are just weird. So washer, and then furnace. Does not, oh, it's already there? Good. Well then, is there only 3 buildings here? Desulf. So we don't need this anymore or that anymore. And that was it? There's only 3 types here? Huh. Oh, I guess so. I guess we're done. All right, we did this block, okay? That's what we're doing today. Because I don't want to do it anymore. I invoke the right of I don't want to. You take all these and just recycle them somewhere. They will find their way back into the system eventually. All right, so I think it is time to shift gears and go finish BioFET. And we should be able to get through that easily since we already have it planned out. Then maybe we set up actual intelligent unit area. No, maybe we do that last. It should be right next to, I don't know. It should be right next to Electronics Mark 3, Mark 4. And it should share with all these things coming out. That's the pattern that has been established. So I guess we have to start checking things off. Like maybe we do this much today. All right, I'm going to take a little break. Go get something to drink. Go get something to eat. I will return. See you in a second here. Everyone stay where you are. All right, back at it. Things are different now, or honestly, that's not true at all. It's just the same. It's all the same. I'm going to need a bunch of chem plants, huh? I probably have enough, but one day I'll need more, I guess. So just grab these. And it's looking nice. See, that was already so much more convenient. Wasn't that worth the 20 seconds it took? It was worth it, right? I don't know. So very lazy. Anyway, we're going to have Scrondrix's back on the menu tomorrow. Because this is going to finish. Or maybe it won't. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have looked. Science is going. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I shouldn't have looked. I don't know. NanoFit. I don't know what's going on. I don't. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all gonna be okay. We're all gonna make it. Let's grab these guys. Toss them over here. Bots back on. Personal logistics reestablished. Let's grab all this and go do good. That's our goal today. We're going to do some good. So, I can't even remember what we were building towards. Wasn't our limiting factor right here? This stuff, right? This is our limiting factor. And right now we're at 0.14 times 8. That's like 1.3. Then times some prod. I don't know. So let's just assume that these guys are going full speed, all right? That's what we're going to start on. And that means we're at 41 times 4. That's like 1.6 and change. Just assume everything keeps up with it, right? 1.4, and this does more because, no, it actually does not. It does exactly the same. All right, just assume this is all running. I'm not sure that's true or not. I'm not going to ask questions. So our goal is, here, we'll look. This is eating equal amounts of that, and this thing we're about to make. So our goal is to make 0.16 a second of this. And that is after speeding and prodding. So just like try to keep that in your head. And it's just so simple. Oh, it's nice and simple. Let's get our biofluid stuff first. We need acetylene. We need formaldehyde. We need hot air. We need ammonia. We need, more acetylene. All right. So let's bring these joys, these absolute joys into the world right here. Notice I didn't copy the quester chests because that would copy its operations, and that would launch biofluid creatures, and that would be a waste. Do not be a waste. Be aggressive. Acetylene right there. Bring it to me. All you can get. Give me formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Give me hot air. Hot air is coming. Give me ammonia. All basic chems for some reason. Like Pi-Sci 1 chems. Wonder what governs all that. Oh, it's so nice. Look at this, so nice. You can just see them coming. I love it so much. Such a great change. Fantastic. I did good work there. Good job, me. I clearly know what I'm doing from time to time. All right, so you need not much. And you need not much. Dare I try to do this all on one whale? So you just need let's write this down. Dare I try that? I feel like I'm crazy enough to give that a shot. So we need one Nexilit, one plastic. And then right here we need one plastic, two copper. So that's two plastic, two copper. And then this is just one more plastic. I'm going to do this all in one whale. That number is 6. That is a number of great worth. All right, so is our structure just going to look like this? I mean, I can definitely see myself doing this. And then we do this. And we do this. We try to make sure it's lined up correctly. 1, 2, like that. Okay, good, right? Good. And then everything just comes in, and then this just goes into BioFET, and BioFET's done right there. I believe in this. I believe this is going to be the way to go. I believe this is the way, the light, the glory, the majesty, all in one. All in a single persona. The problem is, like, is this even valuable? Well, it throws off the balance for one. I don't like that. 5, 3. That hits them all. And this doesn't give enough, unfortunately. There, that's producing enough. But the problem is it's not consuming enough, so this is going to be disproportionately used down here. I don't care. Whatever, I don't care. If these guys are not running at max efficiency, it does not bother me. Like, I could do a little more, right? I could put these guys on the bottom and have it pass through here. Like, these come back into here. And just take care of the efficient. Oh, we could do it even probably a little better. Here, let's let our imagination run wild and not just go with the first design that comes along. Let's try this instead. The last step goes here, and we're going to put in more. All right. Because the last step is going to be affected by prod. And then, hold on, we're not finished. Hold on, we're not finished. The second to last step, okay, never mind. The first step is the one that gets 2, and that's on the sides. And then the second to last step also gets 3, and that'll be mostly idle, but that's fine. So we do something like this. This has a lot more throughput and is using the surface area available better, and it has a better ratio. And I like it more. It's nice to me. Nope. Yep. Okay. So like that, so like that. So like that, so like that, so like that. All right. Good. No, this pleases me. So these guys will be mostly idle, but that's fine. These guys will not be mostly idle, and that's the goal. And that kind of maximizes the space available for the system. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll beacon it a little differently, maybe. I don't know. It's whale time. Here, let's figure out. It's going to be 6 is 1,500. Only we're going to get a little less. 4,500. That's a full whale, but we need a little less because we need to keep internal spaces. So we're going to take 2 off of you and 1 off of you. That should be fine, right? Whale, come here. And we'll see. Oh, you get a new thing to do. A new job, a fresh new start. You go get copper. We're going to blow through this immediately, aren't we? No. Copper. Okay, that's good. It's not often. Oh, and I've kind of dropped the ball entirely. So there's plastic. There's an excellent. Try it again. Copper. Followed by. I'm in a good mood. Just generally good mood. I slept real well. Sleeping well is a blessing. You should do everything in your power to make sure you sleep well. It's just a buff on the rest of your life. Everything is easier. And you come here. I gotta check Nextlit again. We have a serious Nextlit problem. I think I checked, and we don't have a Nextlit solution, a science-based Nextlit solution, for quite some time, until utility science. So, we're going to have to work with what we got. I'm glad that's happening. Okay. Good, yes. 1, 2, 3. Bup, bup, bup. And then in, and nothing spoils. Nothing spoils, so everything is nice and friendly. We don't have to worry about anything ever. Beautiful. No. That is beautiful now. All right. I suppose there's a problem with this situation, right? Now we don't have enough surface area up top. All right, so this nice, beautiful, nicely spaced with a pleasant gap in the middle. That's not what we're doing, huh? Because we also have to export. No, wait, not you. Everyone but you, in fact. But we need it for symmetry anyway. I think I did that right. No, I did that exactly wrong. Congrats. Okay, good. Perfect. And then the actual ultimate out is right here. And that'll go over to the BioFET area, which is exactly right there. Then we have logistics space on the way to intelligent unit. That's probably really important. This space will be used. Okay, good. Good. Happy to see this. Thriving, in fact. So, time to hook up a whole bunch of gases, I think. We'll start with the easy one. Because often, you just have to take the first step and overcome the internal friction. And then things will proceed by their own momentum. It's the first step, which is the hardest. There, that's good. Right there. Then probably up again, even though I don't know. I probably want to put all of the piping here. This is ammonia, yeah. So you're formaldehyde. And we'll go right there. Okay, good. Good, yes. Good, yes, yes.
good yes, yes. And acetylene kind of needs the same treatment. Then it will come over to, I guess, right here, and then down. And that's good enough, right? I think we need it for another space, another thing over here anyway. Nah, I did. I'll figure it out. Just whatever. Bup, 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 bup. Like so, and then like so. Do I have to clip that? Yes, I do. Must maintain pipe discipline. Guess we gotta come this way then. This is no huge cost. A little aesthetic cost, I suppose. But that works out. And zo v will now hook in right there. And I picked the worst spot. I picked the spot that didn't work. Congratulations, me. I did that really great, really fantastic. Honestly, couldn't have been done better. Impressive. There we are. All right, so this is all hooked up, and we're just waiting on this. What is going on here? How did this get so bad? Well, it looks terrible for one thing. Molten X. Yeah, that's trash. Can we catch it? The problem? No. It's got to be a biofluid delivery, right? Well, it's not methanol. Might be orgosolvent. It used to be acetone. It could still be acetone. Delivered. But it looks like I haven't been able to catch it completely out yet. Which is odd. 25, 18. This is a direct line, and it's full up. This is about to get a delivery. I hate how I haven't been able to catch the problem in the act. I have to debug it from second order effects. Read the signs in the sand left behind. Smell the ashes. Consult with spirits. You know, it's basically my job. Well, now we're just chugging along right now, huh? So I came to look at just the right time. How convenient, right? Could just be after effects of acetone. How close are you guys? See, they're about to drop. These guys are going to be here real soon, and that's going to keep this topped up. There he is. He's right there. God, that's so nice. Look at this. This is just so nice. Absolutely glorious, this idea. Very happy I did that. Took the time and actually did something properly. Didn't succumb to laziness. Oh, there we go. First time in a long time that's happened. Here, let's do... Oh, I also have to... Okay, before I pick next tech, let's take a look at digestion. Still a problem. Okay. We need better brain disposal. Do I have enough pi-sci-4 in order to research another tech? I want to say yes. All right, so give me atomize. How about brain? How about zinc ore? There we go. Molecular decohesion. Then we can get the upgrade at space science. We want this recipe. This recipe will save us from the terrible secret of space. All right, bring it to me. It'll be next episode, assuming everything keeps going. Like, what is going on with Nextlet? I need to get an answer to this. I also got to go unclog the brains again. What is clogging? I know one of you is clogged. Is it just a cycle with biofluid not being able to keep this pumped up, meaning I need chorecocks, meaning I have to overhaul the entire thing, but I'm not doing it yet because I don't want to be handing myself an advantage. It's not time. You do not use your powers as to bend the mod to your will to make the game easier for yourself. That mistakes the use of the power. We can't be low on glycerol. Maybe we're still recovering from the acetone changes I did a while ago. Hey, I just gotta watch it. Here, we gotta take a break though. Not like walking away from the computer break, but we gotta go deal with the brain problem again. And we're gonna deal with it with the exact same way as we did last time. And we're gonna hope that by doing this over and over, we actually make progress. Alright, so what we need right now is... no. And then we take all the meat. And then no. Take all this meat. And we just store it somewhere else. There. Then we come over here. Empty the brain box. Okay. In fact, I would love to be able to control my character enough to even scrape these brains off the belt. It's like, this is honestly pretty effective. No. Alright, was pretty effective. Oh. Help. I suppose I could have the bots pick them up, but I don't have the bots on me. So I guess there's a problem with that suggestion, huh? Alright, there. You age. Okay, good. Now all this meat has to find a home, and then flip everything back around. And then get rid of that meat, please. Meat is in much higher demand than brains. So I guess this really did do nothing. That was just... it was doing what was done before. And the actual problem is down here. The actual solution is right here. And it will come in next episode if I'm lucky. Okay. Good, I suppose. It's no longer a double line down here. Oh, it's even runs out. So this is the end of the pressure from the south. Oh, is this all blue except for right there? That's causing a problem. I mean, not like a big problem, but a problem. Which I will address, as is my way. Come on. Thank you. So what we'll do is just... Oh, the standard. And then the standard. There we go. No. What are you doing? Why are you not... Oh, there you go. Sorry, it read wrong. Alright, good. So that's now flowing at full speed. And it's going to be intermittent stuff right now. What I need now is one of these guys to be at half speed. funny that we're short over there. Well, it's good that everything is flowing. All right, we're going to come back and see if we have to unclog it again. But it's clear that what I did to increase the throughput of brain consumption is not, in fact, sufficient to make the system go on its own in a reasonable period of time. Maybe it was slowly winning the fight. Maybe it was not. Yeah, we're gaining all this stuff. All these additives. Why were you stopping? Explain yourself. I don't get it. Here, let's take a look again. Molten necks. It's definitely weeble wobbling around. And it's definitely close to its... That's really spiky. Why is this? This is really... doesn't feel right. This feels like demand-based. Like feast or famine when it comes to production. Right now it is famine time, friends. Not sure what is to be done about this situation. Right? That's moving forward. That's moving forward. That's moving forward. Oh! Oh, we found the issue. Oh, okay. Right. Oh. Okay, got it. All right. All right, okay. You see, here we go, and we ask what could this problem possibly be, and then we find out. Okay. Got it. Understood. All right. Okay. Chlorate. Question is this enough to meet demand? I should probably check back in on this, right? I should probably just let this go because I just touched it. And having just touched it, I should allow it to either resolve or not on its own. Does that make sense? We have two guys waiting. You're trying to get half a cargo load. You're trying to get everything. We're going to leave that alone for a little bit. Well, actually, no. Let's get a sense of how much is being consumed. Right here. How much are you eating? 0.44. Let's call it 0.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25. Just call it 12 times 0.5. That's only 6 a second here, right? No, that's 12 a second. That's like 12 a second through all these. Okay. So if we are eating 12 a second right there, tell me about how much we're producing. We are producing 30 a second. So this should be enough for everybody if we just leave it alone. Okay, I'm glad we had that talk. I'm glad we took a moment and we looked at it and everything's fine. We understand more about the world. We gained wisdom points. And what is more important than wisdom? Obviously nothing, right? Okay. I don't believe that this is the end of this problem. The end of this problem is over here at the end of this, but it's a long way off. All right, don't pay any attention to that. We're going to build BioFET now and then the rest of Intelligent Unit, or a lot of it at least. All right, just let it settle on its own, right? Meanwhile, we got to fix this. Fix/make different. Maybe right there. Maybe a 3. Oh, it doesn't hit it. Oh. Closer? Closer? Closer. Oh, it hits it all. Beautiful. Won't last, though, because of, And that makes almost exactly enough. Nice. Okay, this is good. I looked upon it, and it was good. And this will produce what we need. And so now we need BioFETs, and obviously that's happening to you. And probably, obviously, this is happening too. Let's just kind of preview that. And you need to eat... We're actually going to be making quite a few BioFETs. They're made in bulk. So I guess 4 of these? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going for. 4 of these. It's just a standard block. Okay. No problem. Except I don't think we have a standard block for this size. So we're just going to build one. It's like so. Oh, I shouldn't have done it like that. And you two right there. And these guys be proper. Oh, I should bring oxygen in. Do I have to? Do I have an oxygen line around here? I typically do, right? That's kind of just a standard high-tech thing now. That's not even right. Even I can see that. Okay. And turn that around. And oxygen, it's a bright red line. That's right there, right? We're just going to bring it in. Yeah, exactly right there. Okay, no biofluid for that. Which is probably good, because I think it's probably going to eat too much. Yeah, don't cry too hard. I pay attention to you too. And that one's crying now. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it eats a fair amount of oxygen. Just don't worry about it. So, what we need is this, probably. Probably, sort of. Bring it over. Probably allow logistic space through here, because we're going to have to route a lot of stuff to Intelligent Unit. And the first thing we're going to route is this product. So you're going to come around like so. Actually, that's the perfect spot. It's intuition. That is glorious, glorious divine skill. Okay, good. And then up here, up here. Nope. All right, done. I should probably just call a whale in, right? Maybe not the last whale. We're way ahead of schedule for today. This is great. Everything's going... I'm in a great mood. I just am. Everything's going fine. We need dynamycin. We need PDMS, polydimethylsiloxane, and then 2 heavy N, and then 2 light P, and 3 tin. So it's not a lot of stuff. So you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, and you go right there. All right, so that's 9. And then we have to leave some space. So 9,000 divided by 9. Who can tell me what that is? 9,000. I actually went and did that. I typed that in. Okay. Then we need some space. So 39, no, 29, 19, 19, and then 18. That's enough space then. Destroyed a flamer? Oh, I suppose this area is kind of under critical pressure, huh? Where? It's just we don't have the bots for repair, right? Yeah, it's something I'm gonna have to deal with. Don't worry about it. I'll fix it later. It's gonna be fine. Whale, right? Let's concentrate on the glorious now. Let's go here. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. And we need, I guess, tin first, huh? This is not a successful situation. That's a failure condition right there. We need tin. 2800. Then we need... Probably PDMS is probably in the 5 stack, right? It is. Oh, wonderful. Everything's just right where I want it to be, when I need it to be there. It's going to be 1,000 of that. And then we're headed toward the electronic stack for heavy N and light P. Right there, I want some light P. Lastly, dynamycin. No, it's primers, that's different. Nanofibril still isn't here, and that's kind of worrying, honestly. Dynamycin is the expensive one. I can't even... That's like... It's got zinc finger proteins in it, doesn't it? I have to look at that. Well, it's going to be prodded from now and forever, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Max prod forever, yo. That is incorrect, sir. I need that. I need that. I need that. Okay, good. Go and make it happen. Then we will have BioFET, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And that is just done. And that is just done as well. So now I just have to go get oxygen. I suppose we'll do this on the... No, we have to get oxygen, and then we have to bring everything over. So there's another and right there. We have to pipe that in. We have to pipe the other 2 contestants in. That's not going to be terribly hard, right? Okay, so... Probably right here. Probably. Right here. Right here. I'm gonna have to take a break, unfortunately. I want to just keep pushing at this, but I can hear the world calling to me in the distance. So we're just going to finish this off when I get back. It won't be long for you. It'll be a bit of time for me. It'll be okay, though. All right, everything is good here. We're gonna, before I go, I'm gonna, look at this. Check it all off. Oh, it feels great. Feels great. And then we're gonna start hitting some of these guys. Maybe not all of them. Try to figure it out. Like, this is probably the next thing to actually care about. And these are all just one-offs. Maybe I do the one-offs close now that I know where I'm going to be making the intelligent unit. That seems good. Maybe we just do the easy ones for the rest of the day. All right, anyway, I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. All right. Situation disposed of. Now finish off BioFETs, and maybe do 1 or 2 of the other ones. I don't think we're going to be so close as to say intelligent unit tomorrow. Maybe we'll get close. 2 more days? I can believe 2 more days. 80, please. For what's left? Look at this. This isn't much. Here, notepad, you are now dismissed. So we need the two other elements. And there's one right here. And I guess you come this way. Okie dokie. Good. I'll shake this back into life, right? No, wait a second. No, wait, it should have. You should be putting out enabled equals 1. You should be giving 0. And we have 0 is less than 50. We should be having enabled equals 1. That's correct. And that's, oh, it started up right here. And now the agar flows in. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. It's filling up. It's filling up. Boom. All right, bioreceptors back online. And that is good. Okay, like so. And then into the box. But I'm not that fast. And bioreceptors. Good, 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 and good. In you go. Probably I shouldn't have put it at this level. Probably I should have seen what it would take to get these things in. Oh yeah, actually these things in. Awkward. I guess we're going this way. Yeah, we're going to go all the way down on this side, I suppose. Well, whatever. This is what's going to happen. At least it will get through nice and smoothly. Okay, and... oh, now we're going to have a problem. No, is good. No problems. There is item number 3 on our way to BioFETs. It's right there. I think I'm probably fast enough for this. That's this bottle. And that is, again, 3-aminopropyl triethylsilane. 3-aminopropyl triethylsilane. Got it. Super easy, right? And this guy coming back. What we really need is that neck slit, huh? We're really just blocked on it. We got 2, 1 coming to deliver and 2 have just delivered. 2 going to pick up. 1 having just delivered. This is, oh, it's full up now? That's a fantastic sign. And we full up on chlorate now? It will be tidy if I fix this issue without even knowing it was there. We're not full up, but we have some. And this doesn't eat terribly much a second. And right over here, he's most of the way full. And this is just steady chlorate production, yeah? Just steady pegged production. Even better than before. Okay, good. So BioFET, it's here. Congratulations. Specifically to me. There's the rest of everything, but we're not going to be able to go until we actually have an excellent plate, and that's a problem. Kind of a shame. Alright, let's go do something else. And by something else, we're going to put intelligent unit and electronics 4 here. Because electronics 4 uses most of the same stuff. Photonic chips, nano chip. That's going to be a pain. I should probably write these things down. Maybe I have to import them. I don't know. Supercap, yeah. Substrate, yeah. Paradiagmatic resistor. A lot of this stuff is common.
All right, so what are we doing? What's Nextlit Silver Matrix? That's just a thing we make in a nanomaterial factory. It takes 5 seconds. We need it for 2 things. There's this, and it's Big Brother. It's used in equal parts. So I guess we just do that then for no reason whatsoever. So we need electronics factories and we need nanomaterials. Nanos are right there, don't have enough. Electronics don't have enough. All right, let's go get those. And then let's run by digestion while we're doing this. See how that's going. Not good. We're definitely losing the war here slowly. Help is on the way. We just hold out. Next episode, though. Where are we? Yeah, we've got time for like 2 more things. And then it's entirely possible if I just close my eyes and do it, I can get to intelligent chip tomorrow. Maybe I do that. Declare it no chores day. And just go and do. Fling myself forward. That feels good. I think I'm going to do that. That's a good plan. And then after that, probably chores. Recovery chores. And then after that, it'll be machine shop time. And then we'll work our way towards big beacons. Oh, I should also take a look and see how many fusion reactors we've made. See how close we are to the MHD. Magneto Fantastic Hydrodynamic Generator. So let's go take a look. We're up to still only 5 products finished. That's what I saw last time I was here. I've been warned I might be disappointed because of deuterium. Fused deuterium makes a whole bunch of neutrons, and that's what we want. That's good. But it also puts off side products. Helium-3 is used in... I guess we just store it, huh? I can always just vent it with filtration media. Like, if there's no real good thing to do with it, we just vent it. I don't even feel bad about it at this point. If there is no good product, venting is okay. That's my official stance on that. But it looks like we can make even better. Oh, that's at the next science level. That's not far away at all. Like, how far off? This is not far off at all. I can get this soon. We're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, and it's made in one of these things. 2 fusion reactors and wall shields. Alright, don't think about that. So that's how we get rid of the helium-3. We have to get rid of the tritium. And we're already getting a lot of it from reprocessing control rods. I guess we use them in this thing, which is coming. Yep, next tech tier, we're making the thing. 10%. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, this is dumb. This is dumb, and Melon knows it. Yeah, we'll figure this out. And then fuse deuterium and tritium, and then you get more tritium out of it. So this is a tritium breeder for taking deuterium, and it makes really good steam. But we don't even want that. We want neutrons. I don't know. Here, we're thinking too hard. Thinking of things. Thinking thinky thoughts, and that's not what we want. I should be planning this out better.
deciding where I want to put things. Yeah, you're contributed another solid 25 megawatts to the project. You're a winner. Is this needed? Did I just clip something important? Sure looks like it. No, wait. Yeah, I totally just did. Let's formalize this better. Now that I'm actually working here, this is going to go all the way out. To right about here, and then down. Okay. Perfect. All right, so that is an alternate path for all of that, which means all of this can now be picked up. It's like unnecessary, unneeded, obsolete, wrong, out of place, disgraceful. It'll save me a struggle when I come to deal with all this in the future. All right, good, and that's nice and good. That means all of this can be rolled up too. Whenever someone runs by, maybe the bots will get it. A lot of this stuff is in range of the logistic network. Good. All this just gets picked up. It's good to be tidy. It's good to be neat. It's important to be clean. And all of you. Okay. And all the way back. All right, there. Cleaned up. How much of that is actually in range? Oh, basically all of it. So the bots will clean it up for me. Oh, that's nice. That's so polite of them. Should probably handle this too, right? Just have the grand cleaninating occur. All of it. Good. All right, what was I doing? Oh, stretch goal, right? Silver Nexlet Matrix. And then the other thing. So let's figure that out. One was in nanomaterial, right? You are silver Nexlet Matrix. Can I see that? Looks like this, right? Yeah. And you are used in two things. And this uses a lot of them. And seeing as how this doesn't really have any prerequisites, we might be making these on site. Almost certainly. Yeah, I'm just going to say we are. Great. We are free. And the other is Electronics Factory. And that's the Paradiagmatic Resistor. These are only used in two things, and we're dealing with them right now. So great. So I need a Electronics Factory kind of flower. And I need a super cap, right? So we'll start with you. And we'll just plant this right here. That's step one. Good. And then we need a nano factory flower somewhere. Do we have one around here? Isn't it the same size as this? And we're not exporting, so that's just, I need to get that out of the way. Right there. Not that though. Oh, excuse me. It is the same size. Very cozy. Alright, so we need boric acid, huh? Boric acid in a vacuum, and you need boric acid. How much boric do you need? Boric acid is always a lot. I should try to bring a line in. And this is making 1.7, 1.6. That might be enough, just ratioed more or less the same, but this is wrong. Hold on a second. We have to line it up properly. Or what are we doing here? Are we barbarians? No, we are not. Alright, let's do a couple whales then. Actually, let's go get a boric acid line. Let's do a couple whales first. So this first one, this. What do you want? Super alloy. That's unfortunate. Chitosan, also unfortunate. We need 1 super alloy. We need 4 Nexilit matrix. We need 2 chitosan. We need 4 silver plate. Okay, so that number is 11. Oh, be careful. We might make a mistake. The only mistake you don't want to make is insufficient prod. That's still roughly imbalanced. Okay, that's fine. So 9,000 divided by 11, that's 800, no problem. 800 here, 3,200 here, 1,600 here, 3,200 here. Well, let's go. We're into stretch goals, friends. I am going to just go all the way to intelligent unit tomorrow. No chores, no nothing. Just close your eyes and dive. Hit a goal. Feel good about yourself. Then go back to chores. Then right there, you need 800. Then we need silver should have been first. Then load items, silver. 32. Then electronics to get Nexilit matrix. Good. A lot of it. And lastly, chitosan. And that is 1,600. Excellent. Circuit condition. Comparator equals go. Unload until target times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 800. 3,200. 1,600. Okay. This belt's all wrong. I'll fix it though. All right, so that'll get these guys in, and that is just a feeder for this area. So great. What are we doing here? Oh wait, don't run off quite yet. Now we can run off. All right, next we need nichrome, nanomesh, cobalt alloy, cement. That we got. Lead plate and rare earth oxide. So it's going to be a little more complicated. 4 nichrome, 1 nanomesh, 2 cobalt, chromium, 5 cement, 4 lead plate, 5 rare earth. Okay, so what's our number? 10, 14, 16, 17, 21. It's an unfortunate number. 400. So 1,600, 400, 800, 2K, 2K, 1,600. Right. And ever onward, right? Grab that, dunk it in there. Yeah, if everything goes as fast as it is right now,
is going to be trivial to get to our goal tomorrow. I am looking for, first and foremost, lead plate. Lead plate right here. And then 5, and we want 1,600 of you. Then rare earth way at the top. Good to see there's stuff here. And 6 and 2,000. Then after that, after that, feels like bopping over here to get cobalt chromium is a good target of opportunity. Then we need nichrome, which we did further down in the vast before time. 1,600. And then Cermet, which is in here somewhere. Where exactly I tucked it, I don't know. Maybe I made it in the electronic stack. I can't remember the exact era. Oh, there it is. Cermet. It's good to be organized. It's good to have reasons for things to be in a certain place. The nano mesh. Right there. Alright, good. 400. And now, you come all the way here. Once here, stay with me. You do the same thing many other whales have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Basic counting. And then, okay. 1,600. 2,000. Okay. Good. Off you go. And that should be basically everything we need for these guys, right? I can just check this off. Nice. Very little left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for tomorrow. That's trivial if I just duck my head down and do it. Oh, this isn't a regulated area. Okay, good. Boric acid. I have to draw a line over. When was the last time we needed boric acid? It was somewhere in here, right? Maybe I should interview it directly. The big B is used in lots of stuff. Both of those things were on it. Quantum dots. That's where it was. So right there. And I guess you're on biofluid. Ugh. Alright. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Our new area over here is going to need more of it. So, yeah, quite a bit more. I don't think it's going to be biofluid worthy. So we got to go find a line. We got to take a line over. It might be biofluid worthy with chorecocks, but they come far too late. I'm way too far north. Like I should be finding boric lines around here. This is the correct era for it. And dragging it east should be trivial. Well, it's good to see this is full up. That used to be a problem. Oh, we are full up entirely. That is glorious. Absolutely fantastic. Bang up job, everybody. I mean, this is running full speed. It's really hard to argue with that. I am just floating around hoping I'll run into something, right? There's the boric acid line. Comes straight across, then turns south.
turn south at right where I am. Right here. Let's see if we can keep it going south. Now it comes to here, and this is... Oh, we already made this stuff. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a real shame. Now we have another place for it down there, and I'm not going to correct that. I guess this is just going to be a dedicated supplier to the Varpy junctions. Okay. Well, there's a lesson to be learned here, and hopefully someone has learned it. If you have figured out what the lesson is, please put it in the comments, because I could use a little help. Wonder why tech has stopped again. It is happening an unacceptable amount of time. I don't know what to do to communicate my annoyance. Now, this is going to be just annoying to deal with. These lines in the middle of these blocks. That's going nowhere. I'm assuming this had nothing to do. And if I'm pulling up a vital line, I guess I'm causing myself a problem right now, aren't I? I don't think I am. The vital line goes down instead of straight across. I did run right away from my boric acid line, so I can't believe I had already built that. I just didn't recognize it. Ah, well. Another day in the factory. There we go. So what was I doing? I was right over here, causing myself problems. Yeah, that's to get through. Or did I not leave enough? Yeah, I did. I left plenty of space here. Boric acid has arrived. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. 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 And this is awkward, and I don't care. There we go. Yeah, just like that. I can't believe it was already made. Ah! Alright, fine. Fine, I say. I can be dumb. I can be dumb once more. There. There is all your fluids. And you're stuck waiting for what now? Oh, super alloy. Yeah, that makes sense. Then you also need just a little bit of vacuum. Probably 2 of them. Probably right here. Vacuum 1, vacuum 2. Then right there. And there's your vacuum. There's your vacuum. There. And let's just pretend this was always going to be the way it was going to go. Always 100%. This was always going to be it. Okay. Then filter right there. Oh, you have to be hooked up. Then filter right there. Less than 80. Okay. Good. Kinda. Oh, we need another drop. It wasn't enough. Oh no, it wasn't enough. So we need more of this just in general. We need more super alloy. I'm going to write that down. Another super alloy maker. Because I don't think there's... I mean, we could speed this up, I suppose. Be a little less conservative. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Speed super alloy maker. It's time for beacons to come to town. And if we use more power, then we use more power. It's what... I mean, quite honestly, it's what it's for. Let's not cry too much about it. $3 a second. Okay, that's fine. And we need a fuel rod. Why do we need both? Someone explain this to me. This is making 6 a second. All right, don't think about that. I'd love this to be here. It is not here. Let me go simulate success. Let me go. Whoop. Don't know where these came from. The system must be working, I guess. Glad to see it. Glad to see the system working like it is. There we are. Paradiagmatic resistors. Made. It's one each. Wonderful, I suppose. Alright, and that is another very important piece of intelligent unit. Now we just have this to do tomorrow. We can do it. 100%. Just gonna close my eyes, pretend nothing else is happening. You don't have a hand out. How is this supposed to work? I guess the answer was it probably wasn't, frankly. You don't need two, I don't think. There. Alright, I think it's time to wrap it up. Yeah, it's a good day today. Oh, this finally went? So we're going to see BioFETs. So the next slit arrived. That's going, and then you guys are being made, and this is good. Oh, and these guys are printing too. BioFETs. Amazing success today. Everything's going well. We can see him right there on the belt. Beautiful. Okay, I am tremendously optimistic about the future. Everything is going well. Except that part where Nextlit isn't being made enough. And probably we have indigestion right now, and we're desperately researching a fix for it. Or trying to, and science has stopped. Let's also remember that. Let's go see what that bottleneck is about. Then round out. Might be a while before this next tech pops. That's alright. We've got plenty to do. Oh, this is going. Nice. More super alloy, no doubt. It's probably the bottleneck. Meanwhile, Pi-Sci 3, as per always. You are trying to pick up what? It's still nanofibrils. See, it's steady. Is that enough? We should probably leave that for a while longer. This is very steady. And then if we still need more, then we can double production pretty easily. And we check this. Is it actually holding at steady state? I wonder how that got in there. This is doing okay. We can hold out until we get this tech. What else is important? ASP is important. In the last hour, it's still not... There's like major hitches right here. This guy's waiting for probably Nextlit, honestly. Yep. And it's going to be like that until Nextlit is smoother. And if we look at Nextlit right now, look at chlorate in Nextlit right now. That looks fairly healthy. It would be more healthy if he was on the way back right now, but he isn't. That's only half full. Maybe it's less healthy than I think. Maybe I have to make more of this stuff. Chlorate. In the last hour, we made more than we ate. Not sure what to think about that. We'll have to watch it, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm busy. I'm on vacation. What else was I watching carefully? I would love to make Pi 4 again one day. But you are waiting for zinc finger fusion proteins. That's... Now we need serine. That's lab instruments. Uh-oh. And that's ASP. Because this is engine unit. It's being made. But I don't know if it's being made fast enough. We're making 4 a second. And everyone's in motion now. Do we have ASP in stock? That's probably the best question to ask. Answer, no, but less people waiting. So that all is just Nextlit. And Nextlit is recovery. It has recovered. So maybe I should just give it some time. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, great episode. Went far better than expected. And what more can we ask of our day than everything just went a little better than expected? So right there. And then pop. Yeah, there we go. Screenshot. Screenshot. Okay. What did I do today, ladies and gentlemen? There were chores. It's hard to remember. I was very cheerful all today. That part I do remember. I guess focusing on what I did is the wrong thing, and focus on how I felt while doing it. I felt good. Everything was great today. Not sick anymore. Slept great. Nose is clear. No major problems on the future. Life is under control. We ran around fixing Nextlit, and that was chlorate. And then we fixed the digestion system a couple times. We need more brain disposal, and we're researching a tech for that right now. Tech is kind of going, kind of not. It's a problem. Still not getting enough zinc finger fusion proteins. And that's no nanofibrils. We fixed the wastewater disposal system. That was a big problem. There's all sorts of little problems in the base right now. Why am I leaving this open? This is just a weird hole to put. I have to put something just random in there. Maybe just copy and paste petri dishes right there. I can probably supply it off that seaweed. The seaweed has reached almost max speed. Anyway, things are going good. After we did all those chores, we turned our attention to Intelligent Unit. We got all the way through BioFET, and then we did a little more as a bonus. Tomorrow, I'm just going to close my eyes and put in the last of everything we need here, 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 and here. And then belt it in and get straight to Intelligent Unit. And what am I going to do with that? Don't know. No idea. I'm going to take it over and belt it into the base somewhere. I'm gonna ship it into the high-tech area and just have it in a box to have. No idea what the actual plan is. Put it on the mall belt. Have it inspire people. Once that's done, it'll open up Machine Shop 4 to get done. So I'll go do that, and that's going to be a stress on all the alloying, so that's going to be a problem. There's a lot of things going right and wrong right now. Anyway, I am now done. Thank you very much, everyone. I will see you all around. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.